Alright guys, welcome at this weekly analysis. In today's week guys, I'll be very quick and straightforward. So we'll talk mostly about the potential pairs. Okay, so I'll do my best. Look, I'll add a little bit more, but I'll do my best to do analysis as I do. Okay, so if there'll be nothing, I'll do my best to be as quiet as possible. Okay, so euro dollar weekly time frame. We've got a bullish candle, higher close. There's a potential to the upside. You can see these highs. Probably there's a trend line which is broken. Let's take a look on a daily. Okay, great. Here's the trend line. We've got a breakout to the upside with a bullish candle, potential to the upside. Three combo traders, you know how to enter. We're going to lower time frame. We've got a 4-hourly enter, a little bit more aggressive. I don't know if you were in, but definitely there's another opportunity to get into this area. Okay, so that's it for the euro dollar. Let's move on. USD yen. Surprisingly, we've got a strong bullish candle right after the weekly bearish candle pattern, probably caused by the news. Let's take a look on the lower time frame. Okay, so price is currently retesting this resistance and NTMA 200. We'll see how the price action will behave in this area. This is a good potential to short for any lower time frame traders. But firstly, please wait for any kind of a trend line break on a 1-hourly time frame and then short for lower time frame traders. That's it for the USD yen. Euro yen. As expected, as USD yen, we've got a bullish candle. Let's take a look. Okay, so there's still some room to the downside on a euro yen. Here's the major support. Price is retesting the 36 on a weekly time frame. Let's take a look on a daily. Definitely there was a trend line break here. A little tiny breakout. Look at that. Here's the trend line. So one candle breakout. But right now it looks like the price is getting momentum. So there might be a change in the trend, or we're just simply getting a retest of that. So if you're going to see or get any kind of a rejection candles, bearish candles, this may be an opportunity to go on to go short. But be aware, these are pretty strong bullish candles. Okay. Aussie dollar. As we were talking in the previous weekly analysis, this is a pin bar, majority of traders call it pin bar. On this double bottom, we're pretty low. Okay, we're pretty low. But still there's a downtrend, so we've got a double bottom. Let's take a look on the lower time frame. We've got a nice bullish candle pattern breaking this minor trend line on a 4-hourly time frame. Probably here's some trend line, a little bit more advanced or not so obvious, but definitely a good impulse like and waiting for the retracement. String common traders, you know how to enter here to go long. Okay, but this is against the trend, so be aware. Don't go all in, or reduce the risk size. Okay, anyway, pound dollar. We've got a strong bullish candle breaking this 36. Okay, it's hard to say that this is a trend line, but still, let's take a look on a daily. Here was a trend line. First breakout to the upside, then price created to fill, even retest. Okay, and that now are high. So this is a good potential to the long side on a pound dollar. Okay, here's the Swiss, still consolidating, like a lot of weeks, undecisive candle patterns. Also on a daily, pretty messy. So that's it for the USD Swiss. Aussie New Zealand. We've got a lower low on a weekly. We were talking about some bearishness, lower low, but not lower close. Actually, bullish candle. So we'll see what will happen. Okay, there's a 36 or any kind of a there's no any major structure here, some, but I would not consider that as something important. But look at that daily, pretty flat candles, nothing much happened in the week. So we'll simply observe that further. No any major movement going on. CAD yen, as all the yen pairs, very bullish. So if you're shorting the CAD yen, please consider trailing the stop loss. This is not, I'm not recommending or anything. I'm just seeing what I'm I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. So again, as USDN retested the resistance, 200 is here, respect here, here. So good area. Well, if we'll get some bearishness to short, but be aware the weekly is pretty strong. So it's pretty messy. It's unclear whether this is a bearish or bullish movement in front of us. Okay. New Zealand CAD. We're talking about bullishness. Look at that candle pattern in the context of this support. We've got inside bar. That means nothing major happened. We've got a flat week. True combo traders waiting for breakout to this resistance on a 4-hourly time frame. It looks pretty bearish, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll get another retest, but definitely for longs waiting for breakout of this resistance. Okay. But definitely not shorting, at least not for my waves trading, because we're too low. Okay. Pound New Zealand. A very bullish week, retesting these highs. Let's take a look on a daily. We were talking about this trend line break, and we've got a breakout, but price suddenly react to the long side, probably caused by the news. Let's take a look on a one. Yeah, this is probably some news announcements. Okay, but right now nothing much. I personally am just simply waiting for these highs to be retested in order to trade. Okay, New Zealand Swiss. We've got bullish candle with the higher high, not the higher close. I mean, yes, higher close compared to this close, but not the higher than this high. Close higher than this high. Still, this context is indicating the bullishness. So I'm pretty confident into the buying in this pair. The first resistance is at this high. So if you're into a longs, consider you have some 80 pips here to the upside. Okay, so three combo traders. We're getting a nice swing high, swing low. So if you're interested in the trading, this could be an opportunity. But wait for the good sweet spots. Okay. New Zealand yen, a bullish candle, but in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I don't like the context of that. Let's take a look on the daily. I like the daily candle patterns, even though, okay, I mean, otherwise. There's a strong breakout candle breaking this trend line. So there's some potential to the upside, at least for my taste. Be aware of the first structure. This could be a next selling area. And also, you'll see the 36 will be touched, which was respected here. So this is a good up potential to look for any kind of a bearish signals. Okay. New Zealand dollar. Let's delete that. A bullish candle, small bullish candle, high. I mean, pretty good after this strong pin bar. A pretty good sign that price might take off and accelerate to the upside. We're pretty low on this low, so a good context forming. Also a good candle pattern, even though it's a little bit more advanced, a good candle pattern compared to these ones. Look at that. Even though this is not higher than all these candles this close, it's still much more bullish and decisive than these ones. Okay, so it's a good sign. It's a good sign. So three combo trades. Let's go on a lower time frame. This could be yes, this could be a 4-hourly setup or even 1-hourly setups for trading higher high, higher lows. Okay, so be aware of the New Zealand dollar three combo traders. It's a good weekly area to go long. So if you go, and I'll try to stick to the point, but if you can get a very small trade in terms of the pips is like a very minimal, and you can ride this to up here with one part of the order, that's it. This is the trade which makes you a profit for the year. Okay. I mean, I experienced like 3, 4, 5 losing trades in a row, and then one trade neutralize all these losers or even make a profit. Okay, so this is how trading is working. Okay, so basically the only difference between there's much many, but the main difference between casino and the trading is in risk reward. Okay, if you play roulette, like you have like black and white or soda and liha, you have like a 25% chance. Okay, so it's like 1 to 0.25%. Okay, so risk is 1, like you risk 10 euros, and okay, it's not the math. The math on the long run, it's pure luck, okay? But in trading is different, okay? In trading is different. You have risk reward. You can risk like 70 pips to gain 400. It's hard to stick to that. I know there are not many trades which are going to happen like that, but there will be, okay? If you stick with, if you split in orders, that's it, okay? Aussie Swiss, retesting the 36. I expected the price to go a little bit lower, to be honest with you, but there's some bullishness going on in front of us. Here's a trend line, which is being retested, but the 200 will be properly retested, or this swing high, okay? So compared to your strategy, make sure that you are trading out of the good areas, okay? For the true combo traders, I would not see any major concern for Aussie Swiss, okay? Aussie Cat, we've got, as said, a good bullish formation, or at least not so many bears. Look at that, bears could not break below the 0.89445, okay? Which is a good sign. This is a strong support. But also there's no major signs of a bullishness. There's no like breakout to the upside or anything like that. So the price is still, it's just stagnating. So the trend line is still here, okay? But from the downtrend, we've entered into a consolidation phase, okay? So we're waiting for clarification, okay? Aussie Yen, retesting 36 as usual. As all the USD pair, yen pairs, bullish week. Nothing specific to worry about. Maybe some of you have entered here or here to short. You were stopped out probably, but please don't take these kind of losses too personal, okay? If you're not okay with losing in trading, then you're gonna have a very hard time trading, okay? You have to be like a friend with the losing trade, okay? It takes like quite a few days if you really deepen into that losing is really like natural. It's like, okay, it's not the end of the world, okay? For that reason, you risk small, okay? If you, for example, have like or let's say $10,000 account, okay? And if you say, look, I don't want to risk a lot, okay? I just want to play a little bit. You can risk like 0.2% per trade. This is 20 euros, okay? And still, if you'll make like 2-3% per month or 1% per month, this is like 100, 200, 300, 100 euros per month, okay? This is, it's not a lot at all, but it's some money, right? So risk small portions, okay? So that if you, for example, if you lose like 10, 15 trades, 20 trades in like a period of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, you're still in the game, okay? The only thing you have to make sure is that you're still in a game, and that means that you have your money on your account and that it's not dropping too low. Because if you're gonna blow like 50% of your account, and if you would like to recover fast, you'll have to make a double. So it's very hard. So don't try to go below 10% maximum drawdown, okay? This is a very friendly and very practical recommendation, okay? Anyway, let's continue, okay? Cat Swiss, very noisy, not at all interested, very noisy. Let's move on. Swiss yen. A bullish candle, but on a weekly pretty noisy, okay? There was a one candle, entries here, a little more advanced, but nothing much since then. It's like consolidating for weeks, for months, okay? Euro Aussie, small candle inside of middle of nowhere. It was a good trend line and a nice bounce. I hope some of you were trading out of these. Look at these candles, very good, powerful entries. But right now, really just flat, okay? Just slow for the last 3 weeks, okay? Let's move on. Euro Swiss. we're getting some bullish signs on a weekly. Like look at this look at that. Okay, this looks like pretty bullish. Okay, you don't have to be an expert or have years of experience, but look at that. Okay, it looks like there's some bulls going on, some buyers getting more interest than sellers. Okay, so the only thing you have to do, I mean major part of technical analysis, is simply identifying who has more control over, who is more interested into the making the move. Okay, are these the buyers or the sellers? Okay, and then when you recognize that, you simply have to know and have a profitable setup. Okay, and in the True Combo Strategy and in the Wealthy Trader program, these are the courses and the programs which we offer here at First Stream Traders. We give you just that setup, and also we teach you how you identify whether they're bulls or bears in control. Okay, and once you master it, it's super easy. It's very like a flow, like a water. Okay, you understand it, you know it why. Okay, but to get there, it takes a little more practice and time. Okay, but with the courses, which are the structured way, how to trade, how to become profitable very fast. Okay, and how to master the technical analysis, I really show you step by step how to do that. Okay, so if you're interested into that, you're very welcome. Okay. Let's move on. Euro Swiss. Still, Euro Swiss looks like a, look at that, downtrend, 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 downtrend. Boom, breakout of this trend line. Boom, retest. Boom, now retest. Now we'll see what will happen. Whether we'll get a retest and another bounce, or we'll get a breakout. Okay, and this is the major turning point. Okay. But the technical analysis is simply going from a downtrend to consolidation to the uptrend or continuation of the downtrend, and consolidation and change of trend or continuation, and that's it. Okay, there are a little bit more complex scenarios where the price is just noisy, but anyway, okay, it's pretty simple once you know where to look at. Okay, if you don't know where to look at and what to look at and how to look at it, it is hard, it's complicated, but once you know it, it's actually very simple. Okay, EuroCAD, just look at that. For the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks, price is just stagnating. On a weekly, let's take a look on a daily. Pretty much the same. Okay, pretty much the same. I don't know what's that. Okay, and it's okay to do that, to say that. Okay, the problem would be if I would try to outsmart this chart. There's no point in that. Okay, Euro Pound, very bearish candle pattern. It's hard to describe what's going on here. Very unregulated movement. Okay, so you can see, okay, price was like choppy. I mean like maybe on a 4-hourly it's better. Like small swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low. I mean, now just explosion. What's that? It's unpredictable. Okay, and the less predictable the chart it is, the harder it is to trade. Especially, I mean, with the technicals. Okay, if you're trading the manipulations, speculations of the market, then you were probably happy. But it's hard to predict this. 99.9, if not more, people get burned out on any kind of a speculations, news trading, etc. Okay. Okay. So confusing charts. Let's move on. Pound Aussie looks pretty bullish, approaching to a very nice resistance. Very nice resistance. Let's take a look on a daily. We were talking about bullishness. Do you remember from the previous weekly analysis? We were talking about bullishness here, okay? And the True Combo traders, if you have entered with the classic True Combo, you should be still in and very much in a profit, okay? So very good, okay? The first take profit should be around these highs at the beginning of the structure, which is around, yes, around right here, okay? So around this area. Okay, very good, guys. Congratulations, very good. Pound CAD. It looks like a strong breakout candle, breaking and making a new trend. And probably on the daily it looks like a new impulse lag. Still though, here's the secret to the impulse lags. If the impulse lag is too explosive, it's unpredictable. Okay, so the movement into a certain direction has to be predictable and smooth. That means the candle patterns has to be slightly greater than the previous movement into the, in this case, bullish direction. I know if this might sound too complicated, in the course we really go into that very deep, okay, because it's very important, okay. It's very important, okay. So for that case, I would like to see some more bullishness and then retracement, but anyway, hard to trade out of that, okay. Pound Swiss, surprisingly, also bullish candle like all the pound pairs. Let's take a look on a daily. Again, yeah, like explosive movement, hard to say what was that. There was probably some news announcements, okay. So hard to say where to look for. I mean, look at that 200 respect here. I personally am simply interested into 200 here, so that's it, okay. Really just that, okay. And the pound yen as well, nothing major, okay. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick analysis. Let me know if you like this kind of a uplifting, fresh weekly analysis where I try to go through the pairs, not rushing, but simply just explaining what's really important. And also, if you're first time here, also subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can like the video if you think it was valuable. And also, if you're really serious about trading, you can also join us to two courses, the 3-combo strategy and the wealthy trader program. The links are down there. I'm not going to spend any more words on that. There's enough information down below, and also you can reach me at info@forexswingtraders.com if you have any kind of questions. And that's it, guys. Until then, I wish you all the best, and may you blessed and your family as well with tons of prosperity and abundance. May you be successful. Take care and bye-bye.